if you're really struggling with half lotus or full lotus, or you've got a little bit of pain in the knees, Firelog or double pigeon is a great prep to be working with every day to get into those muscles that help with external rotation of the thigh. So what we're going to do is we're going to get your left foot, I'll do opposite way, and try and get the shin parallel to the front of your mat. And then we're going to try and get that right foot on top of the right knee, and aiming eventually to bring the right knee in on top of the right foot. Now what tends to happen here is we set the legs up and then shuffle the bum in. So we don't want to do that. We want to try and keep the shins parallel to the front of the mat. So there's a bit of an angle at the knee there. Now it might be that when you try and do this, you find that the knees are way lifted and you're sitting all the way back. So what we can do then is get a block or a pile of books, just pop it in front of that knee and bring the foot in on top. That might just allow you to sit up tall. Other thing you might want to do, get a blanket, get it in under that knee. So no matter what variation you're working with, you could even do both. Gosh, blanket under the knee, block under the foot there. So whichever variation you're working with to get no pain in the knees, we're then going to start to fold forward, and you're trying to lay yourself out over the leg. Now most of us, we're going to feel this in the hip of the leg that's on the top. So when you get as far as you can go, we're going to hold here for about 30 seconds. So for me, that's about 8 or 10 good, long, slow breaths. And it might be that after the first few breaths, you find that you can move a little bit deeper. We're going to stay and we're going to breathe. And that's me at about 7. 8. 9. And 10. So slowly coming up to sitting. Now we're not done yet. What I want you to do is turn towards the foot that's on top. And we're going to try and lay out again, reaching the chest for the foot. So again, just noticing what's happening in the opposite hip here. And we're going to try and lay all the way out. And again, when we get to that intense sensation, we're going to look to try and stay here for about 30 seconds. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Inhale slowly, walking up. Now really carefully, we're going to lift the legs out of position. And taking that to the other side. So let's see what happens this side. So you're going to bend the right knee, front of the shin parallel to the front of your mat. You're going to take that left foot in on top of the knee and the knee coming in above the ankle. Again, if you've got some pain around that knee, or you find that you're simply so stiff and tight that you're having to sit away back here, then remember the block in front of the foot. If the knee's still floating really high, you can bring a blanket or use some blocks. And then we're going to fold forward from here. One. Two. Three. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Inhale. Slowly coming up. And we're going to go towards the foot again. Walking the hands forward. So trying to get the chest towards the foot. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Inhale. Coming up to sitting very slowly. Releasing the legs. So if you're stiff and tight and really struggling, a million miles away from half lotus and full lotus, this is worth doing most days. And if you come to class with me in Maestro class, I'll suggest that you do this before seated half lotus every single time. So I hope that helps. Even if you're getting into Padmasana, even if you're getting into lotus, this can help you find an ease in there and a comfort that is maybe missing. So thank you very much, Anna. I hope you found that helpful.